let's continue playing Suikoden. When we last left off, we had basically gone against law and order and freed some bandits. So now, we are rebels in actuality as opposed to rebels in spirit. And association, I suppose. We're just gonna let you go, no need to fight you lot off. So let's head back to our hideout, which is pretty much a stone's throw away from the capital. Which has already been raided once. And see what we can do about things. So, in we go, in we go. And let's chat to the resistance. Tir, you're back. Thank God, our problems are solved. What do you mean? Odessa, you're not planning to... Yes, I am. What? What's going on? Tir, take a look at this. What is it? Show me. What's this? Plans for a fire sphere. Ah, we're about to meet Sai. Fire spear? Right, the Liberation Army may be tiny now, but someday we'll be big enough to meet the Imperials head on. When that day arrives, the fire spear will come in handy. We spent good money for this at the dwarf mines. Tir, this blueprint must reach our secret factory. We can't leave this hideout unattended. I'd like you to take on this assignment. Enough! They don't sound me up members of the Liberation Army. How could you expect us to betray them? Let's go, young master. There's no need to stay here any longer. Wait. Do you have any idea what the Empire is really doing? Do you know what the people want? Or will you pretend to ignore all that? Gremio, you saw with your own eyes, heard with your own ears. Are you willing to ignore the truth despite all you see and hear? What about you, Tir? Do you still want to return to the Empire and continue to be Mcdohl's little boy? If I'll go his way, I go mine. Wait a moment, young master. Talk like that and you'll never be able to rejoin the Imperials. Don't you care? Come on, Cleo, talk to him. I go where young master goes. My job is to protect him. Those are the orders I received from Master Tao. Tir, let me explain. This is a blueprint for a fire spear. It has to be delivered to the Liberation Army's secret factory. Northwest of Camp, across the river lies Mount Tigerwolf. Hey, we've been there. There over the mountain is a village named Saradi. Someone from the factory will meet you there. Odessa, you just don't get it. Why would you insist on this guy? He may be an Imperial spy. Yet you want to give him the blueprint for something that could change the destiny of the Liberation Army? Don't worry. I'm going too. What? If you're going, then I'm going too. Flick, if you come along, who's going to protect this place? It's about time you began acting like a leader. Don't worry, Flick. I'll protect Odessa. If you promise to protect the hideout, this is. One day I'll bring 3 things. It's settled. To Mount Tigerwolf, then. So Odessa has joined the party. Odessa, I believe, is an archer. That was the wrong place to find that out, actually. She is. So party configuration makes sense, though I will swap you 2 round just because of how items appear. We will also start handing over some of these. Because we are definitely a bit overwhelmed on equipment right now. Alright. Let's head out. And get out of this darn sewer. And off we go, back to the place we've already been. We'll obviously kill any of the blue slimes if we can. Try and get some more water piece runes. But I don't think we need to bother with anything else at this stage. Does Odessa have a rune? She actually has the wind rune. In consideration. Oh, we're fighting these. These will occasionally drop clone runes, which we can sell for quite a bit. Not that we're ridiculously in trouble for money, but you know. Game medicine. Oh well. So what I'm thinking of doing at this point is letting you go. Is doing something like this. We want to remove a... Ah! Oh well. It was a thought. It was an idea. Because I'm sure we could make better use of that. Still, we can't do it, so we move on. Yeah, this is not the best mage. Alright, Mount Tiger Wolf. Sun's beginning to set. Swimming across the mountain before dark. I'm going to spend the night out in the open. In any case, we have to go up. Let's go. Looks as if someone has been through here and looted all of this nonsense. We'll let you go. We know you're not that worth that much. I'm not sure you're giving us anything specific in terms of items that we're interested in. I might be wrong. But I don't feel the need to fight them. Nope. We could be fighting these for money, but no. There we go. Alright, free will. $600 bits, but no water beast runes. You know what, we will fight these. We don't especially have to, because I'm not sure it's giving us anything major, but... yeah, 500 money is not that much, really, considering. But we might be interested in small amounts later. Welcome, travellers, coming up at such a late hour. You've really got guts. But you better stop here and continue tomorrow. It's dangerous around here, what with the bandits on the other mountain and all. Why don't you spend the night here? Sorry, we're in a hurry. Great idea. My feet are killing me. For once, I'm in agreement with you. I'm not sure I can go on. You better go on. You must be kidding. I've lost control of my feet. Me too. You're disobeying me after all your talk? Oh, well, Odessa, are your feet moving on their own accord too? Tell you the truth, mine with the rest. I'm going in, Tir. Excuse me, why don't you have some of this before supper? It's a special tea from Mount Tiger Wolf. Let's give it a taste. Oh, it's pretty bitter. Very bitter. Here's some for you too. Not if it's bitter. Come on, just a taste. No. It's not that bad. Besides, it's good for you. No. Please, have some. No. Darn it. This game is absolutely throwing me into this. Oh, be careful, it's very hot. You just told me to drink it. We spent ages arguing about it. Oh man, what's this tea called? It's a special Mount Tiger Wolf brew called Robber's Tea. Oh, my god, this is... Hey, you were... Damn, such an old... Everyone's asleep thanks to the direct tea of Mount Tiger Wolf. Wow, for a bunch of stragglers, these guys were loaded. Looks like we'll be living the good life for a while. Hey, Leiden, how have you been? Doing well for yourself, I see? Why, it's Boss Kessler. Welcome, welcome. As you see, I just pulled a job. And a fine-looking woman in the bunch, too. Wait a minute, this here is... Leiden! What have you done, you fool? What do you mean? Do you know who this is? Just some stupid traveler, I should think. Idiot! Even the Gregminster like you must have heard of Lady Odessa at the Liberation Army. Why, of course, boss. Even kids know who Lady Odessa is. You don't mean this here is... Yes, I do. Hurry up and prepare an antidote. I see. A rabbit's tail, rose leaves, sugar. Leiden, if anything happens to Lady Odessa, you can say goodbye to your head. Hey, thanks. Rose tail, sugar leaf, handful of rabbits. Forgive me, Lady Odessa. Without knowing it, I nearly committed my life's gravest error. If you like, I'll make Leiden here pay with his... Please, sir, spare my head. Don't be ridiculous. I'll just have to be more careful from now on. Maybe I do trust people too much, like Flick says. I have no way of apologizing, but please stay here for the night. I'll do what I can in the way of hospitality. I'll make you real bandit's tea. No more poison, do you hear? I'm going to give up serving poisoned tea. I've learned my lesson. I must make sure I know who I'm poisoning before I poison them. Yes, much better. Are you a member of the Liberation Army too? I see. So you're not. Lady Odessa is the true heroine. She's serious about overthrowing the Empire. There are many who express discontent, but only she means to do something about it. I hate the Empire too, but I'm just a bandit. Lady Odessa is our hope for freedom. Good morning, young master. You're up early, Tir. Hey, Gremio, why is Cleo in such a bad mood? Don't bother her, Victor. Cleo is always in a bad mood when she wakes up. I see everyone's here. Today we reach Saturday. Leaving already? I'll lock the door. And thus we've met a couple of other characters, which we will be almost certainly recruiting later. But for now, onwards! $500 more bits, and... Come on, I'd love to get a couple more water bits just before we leave. Alright, there we go. Come on, another water piece room. Nope. Done. Not gonna fight 6 rabbits. I mean, just one more to be able to heal 15 a turn is probably quite important, but as you can see, we're already getting to a level where 10 isn't really good enough. Better than nothing, of course, but... What's 10 hit points? We're already looking at being over 130. Even 15 is only about 10% of our hit points right now. But, alas, that is as far as we can do. I'm only out farming for them, but... something to consider. Anyway, Saturday. We're supposed to meet a magistrate from the secret factory at an inn in this town. Where could it be? At the inn, I would imagine. This will see the inn. Let's rent some rooms and wait for the messenger. $50 bits each. Each? I didn't realize that was each. How much money have I been spending on this? Well, we'll stay. Tir, can't you sleep? Me neither. But the night breeze makes me feel better. Can I tell you something? I'm not interested. Kessler of Mount Tigerwolf. Flick, Humphrey, Sanchez. They all expect so much of me. Sometimes I feel like running away. I'm not sure I'm worthy of their hopes. What do you plan to do? Will you return to the Empire? I don't understand. Use your head. You have the ability to judge right from wrong. Your father is a great general of the Empire. Perhaps you'll be able to return to a peaceful life. But remember, you can't turn away from what you see and what you feel. Because if you do, that's a sin. You're strange. I feel compassion when I'm with you. I suppose Victor brought you to us because he felt that special quality in you. Or he was just being Victor. One or the other. There are many in the Liberation Army. Humphrey, Sanchez, Mose, Flick. But no one has eyes like yours. Eyes that draws people to you. Many people. If I should ever... Who is it? My name is Kage. I've been sent by Sir Mose, chief of the secret factory. Most certainly keeps unusual company. How is he? I've received a letter from him mentioning the pigeon of his was sick. I find it hard to imagine Mose taking care of a sick pigeon. Very strange, lady. Sir Mose does not keep any pigeons. I'm sorry, I was just testing you. I never betray a contract. This is the blueprint for the Fire Spear. Please deliver this. The future of the Liberation Movement depends on it. Understood. I will go now. It's getting late here. We better rest. Oh, I guess a little cameo in the second Suikoden game. What do you mean our job is done? We finalized our business last night, didn't we, Tir? Come to think of it, your master's bed was empty in the middle of the night. Young master, what were we up to? Something you can't tell me? Come on, let's get going, Tir. Young master? Let's go, Gremio. Oh dear. Alright, so back through the mountains we go. Which will be our last chance to pick up any water piece runes on the way. And we shall see what happens from there. I'm gonna fight everything we encounter for the most part. Anything that seems worth it anyway. Mostly to build up our amount of potch at this point. Well, bits, rather than potch. Potch is a better currency, just saying. Alright, come on, water piece rune. Water, peace, rune, please. Yeah, okay, that's 3. A 4th would be awesome, but we won't push it. I think we can even rest here if we want to. I mean, we don't need to, so we'll hold off for the moment, but... Yeah, not interested in fighting the cat rabbits. Come on. Okay. Random encounters. Alright, come on, one more. Healing 20 a turn is going to be extremely useful if we can get that. Darn. Because the maximum health is 999, so there is some relevance to 15 a turn, but... Oh well, we'll see. I don't imagine we're in any real trouble in terms of fights for some time, but... Yeah, okay, fine. Let's take him on. Nicely done. Okay, so just an extra 1 water piece rune then, which, you know, does improve our healing per turn, so it's all good. And again, we'll fight you for money rather than for experience points. Okay, so with that done, to the blacksmiths. Okay, so 3 water piece runes means we're healing 15 a turn. Uh-oh. What happened? Are you alright? The Imperials, they suddenly... I'm sorry, Lady Odessa. Oh my god. Hey, Odessa! Let's go after them, young master. Okay, here we go. The Imperial attack has begun. There's also something I should have done, which I didn't do, but we'll worry about that later. In fact, we're not going to worry about it. We kind of failed. What was that? Let's hurry. Alright, more battle. We're going to take even more hits. You're right, Odessa. You can come out now. Quickly, you must run. Okay. Lady Odessa, you're bleeding. Odessa, what have you done? Without you, the Liberation Army. I'm so sorry, Victor. It appears I've chosen to be a woman rather than the commander of the Liberation Army. I couldn't let that child die. I'm a failure as a leader. Don't talk, Odessa. You'll reopen your wound. Tir, will you come here? I have 2 requests. First, give this earring to a fellow called Matthew in the village of Saika. Stop it, Odessa. I don't want to hear any final requests. Victor, thank you. But I know the end is near. Tir, take it. I have a request. Please throw my body into the stream there. But why? I can't do a horrible thing. Please, Tir. He's right, Odessa. Why would you ask such a thing? If the Liberation Forces find out I'm dead, the movement will lose faith and die. That is why you must keep my death a secret. The tiny newborn hope must be kept alive. Thank you, Tir. If you ever see Flick again, tell him that his kindness always saw me through the hard times. Well, it appears the end is near. Tir, I hope that you'll be able to see the free world that I was never able to. Goodbye, Odessa. I suppose we go to Saika. Yes, and find this fellow Matthew. But to get to Saika, we'll have to pass through the fortress of Quaba. The fortress of Quaba. That's going to be tough, but we'll give it a try. Well, I think that's an appropriate place to end for the moment. So, next time, we head to the fortress. Until then, folks.